Hello and welcome to the best steak sandwich on planet Earth. Must have, super easy. Trust me, this is gonna change your life. So, please like, subscribe, share this with your mates, comment on how good this steak sandwich is, because it will change your life forever. We have a few mushrooms, a red onion, lettuce, which we only need a few leaves off, because we don't want much lettuce. An egg, optional. A bit of oil and salt and pepper for our most amazing sirloin steak. Bit of mozzarella cheese, can use cheddar, I just want it to be a bit stringy. To melt on top of your fresh Baker's Baps. From wedges, we only need one. I'm only cooking for myself, as I have no friends. No, I'm in lockdown. Right, let's get into it. Here we are, steak, quick time. Absolute stunner. It's been left out for 2 hours before. Watch my steak video on how to prep the best steak and the key tips. It's been left out. We have a very small splash of oil. Again, I could do this on a plate, but I don't want much washing out, so I'm not. I'm gonna do it on top of the bag. Salt, pepper, lather him in, flip him over, same again. Again, I'm using Vegetarian salt and pepper. If you don't believe me, salt and pepper, there is a lot of different qualities. That is by far the best salt and pepper you'll have in your entire life. Right, quickly wash your hands, prep your onion, mushrooms, lettuce and egg, and we're going to go over to the stove. We're going to just take 2 or 3 leaves off your little gem lettuce. That's going to be the base of the steak sandwich. Get rid of that. Slice your mushrooms. I've got 4. They do wilt down quite a lot. Bam, bam. Rough slice. Slide them back on your plate. Onion. Take the small bit of the base off. Top off half it because it's easier to peel. Peel. Bam, bam, bam. Onion's done. Let's get over to the stove. First job. Get your pan searing hot. We don't need to oil it because we've already oiled the steak. All your prep's done, we're going to quickly cook that afterwards. I have my back, slice that, not all the way, sprinkle a bit of grated mozzarella, and we're just going to whack that under the grill for a bit. We need to cook our steak. Searing hot pan, whack your steak on. I've gone for sirloin. Again, my favourite's ribeye, but I think a sirloin would go better in a bath because it's nice and lean through the centre. The steak's cooking. We're going to be cooking our egg in the top. That's going to need a bit of oil. And again, it's all about timings. Your steak's going to take about 6-ish minutes. We're going to let that rest on your board for about 5 to 10 minutes. While it's resting, we're going to cook our red onion, mushroom, and then layer our lettuce on top of the bat and build our steak. Our sirloin steak has had about 2 minutes on its first side. We're going to flip it. Again, searingly hot pan. We need to lock in the moisture. Flip him over. Beautiful. Nearly there. Got a nice crispy top of the bat. The cheese just needs a smidge longer. We're just going to sit everything on the chopping board once it's cooked to rest and then assemble in about 5 to 6 minutes time. So that's absolutely perfect. Just got a bit of browning on top of the cheese. The top of the bat is nice and crispy. Sit that on your chopping board. Flip your steak because that's probably had another 3 minutes on the other side, and I want to brown this side a smidge more. Lovely. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the nice steak juices to cook our onions in. Just throw our mushrooms in as soon as the steak's ready, I think. And then with sirloin, you've got the layer of the fat on the top. I like to just finish it off for about 30 seconds to a minute, just to crisp that fat off. So you just put your fork in, flip him up, and hold him on the pan's heat for about 30 seconds. Just like that. You can hear that fat popping and crackling. Again, so I'm happy with that steak. Let's get him off. Rest him for 5 to 10 minutes while we're cooking the rest of our ingredients. Flip your onions and whack your mushrooms in there. Egg, again, simple. Get a bit of oil in there. Cook your egg. Don't pop him like it looks like I have just done. Yeah, no one's perfect. Keep flipping your onions and mushrooms, wilt them down. So the assembly of this steak, once we get over to the finishing of it, it goes your nice cheesy bat, your lettuce, then you put your bed of your onions and mushrooms on the bottom, and you slice your steak, whack your steak on top, and then finish him off with an egg. I'm going to cut into that and it will change your life. Then I'm going to take him off the heat, got a nice runny yolk, sit him aside. I think we're ready. Slide all your mushrooms and your onions onto the board for assembly. We're going to move back over to assembly unit. So, let's get into assembly time. We have our cheesy toasted bun. We're going to be putting our lettuce, little gem lettuce on the bottom. And that's going to stop all the moisture, making the bun soggy. We don't want soggy bottoms. Then we're going to be loading up our mushroom and onion medley. Get nice and high. Let's get going. One thing I am going to add, you can add mushroom sauce, peppercorn sauce, however you feel is best. I'm going to be adding a bit of hot horseradish, just at the top of the bit. Just going to add just a bit of a very light kick. Bring it to life. Let's get in to my favourite part, which is slicing this bad boy. Cooked to perfection. Absolute perfection. I mean, look at that. Oh. We have the perfect steak that's been rested, really succulent. Just load him on. I'm not wasting one bit. We're going to make this a monster steak sandwich. I don't know how the egg's going to fit on the top, but we will find a way. Woo. Now the fun part. We're going to be trying, I think this is just going to have to come off the bottom of the, we're going to try, yeah, let's just take him off. Take the head off. Look at the size of this thing. We're probably going to have to slide him back on the board and cut him in half for a nice finishing slow-mo. So, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment on this video, and please try this steak. It will change your life. I want everyone to try it. I mean, look at it.